Hi everyone, WBFF World Champion and Magnum Nutraceuticals sponsored athlete James Ellis here, and this video on how to bulk up, how to fully train your calves is brought to you by JamesEllisFit.com and Magnum's pre-workout serum. Alright, the first exercise I want to show you for the calf muscles is training the gastrocnemius. This is going to be a basic calf raise on the calf raise machine. As you can see, a standing calf raise. I'll talk a little bit about what the makeup is, the anatomy of the calf muscle. You have the gastrocnemius, which is right here, these two massive pieces. And then the gastric soleus runs up right here and underneath the gastrocnemius. So what we're going to focus on right now is the gastrocnemius. Gastrocnemius is a different twitch muscle than the soleus. So to train that, it's more of a power explosive muscle. So it's a faster twitch muscle, which is what you use to jump. So to train that, you're going to do that exactly that, just as I said. Jumping is explosive, so you're going to go down slow on your calf raise and then explode up. So you're going heavier weight and less reps. So we're going to focus on heavy weight and right around 12 to 15 reps, maybe 10 to 15 reps. So again, you'll see I go down slow and explode up. Down slow, explode up. Notice how deep I'm going. I'm letting my heels drop really low. Then when I go up, I'm exploding as high as I can go, and I'm holding it for a second. So again, try that. You're really going to build up that gastrocnemius. Now let's go on, and I'll show you how to train the gastric soleus. Okay, so as I talked about, to train the gastric soleus of your calf muscle, you have to actually be bending your legs. So the gastric soleus, as you can see, is this muscle right here that runs up underneath the gastrocnemius. Gastrocnemius is a much larger muscle, so soleus runs back here. So if you can bulk that up, you're going to have a wider calf muscle, and it'll also push out on your gastrocnemius. So in order to do that, as I said, you need to have your legs bent. So that's the way I have them right here on this machine. And the gastric soleus is a much smaller, it's a different twitch muscle, so you have to train it differently. So that, in this case, you're not training it as heavy, but rather you're training it higher reps. So I always shoot for 25 to 30 reps on this exercise, so obviously you're going much less weight, and you're going slow. It's not an explosive muscle at all. It's more of a muscle you need to concentrate, take your time, nice slow reps, down slow, up slow. So let me show you a couple examples. Okay, you got the weight up. You're going to go down slow, up slow and hold, down slow, up slow and hold. You're going to do this for 25 to 30 reps, really squeezing through the gastric soleus. When your knees are bent, it takes the gastrocnemius out of the picture and focuses more on that soleus, so you can get the nice width and the nice bulk up underneath the nemius. Nice and slow, down, up, and squeeze. So that's a great way to train that part of the calf muscle. A lot of people don't even do that, and if they do it, they focus on explosive, heavy weight, low reps. No. Again, you want to focus on 25 to 30 reps, maybe like 3 sets. So now, I'm going to take you on to show you how to train the anterior tibialis. Alright, so before showing you the tibialis anterior exercise, I do want to make the point that when you're doing those seated calf raises, when you're doing the standing calf raises, you can turn your feet. You can switch up your stance when you're doing them. So like that, pigeon-toed and duck-toed, and like that. So that'll hit a little bit different on your calf muscles. And of course you have your standard. So just wanted to throw that in there so you guys can try something different, target the calf muscle a little bit differently. Now I'm going to show you the tibialis anterior exercise that I like to do. And why would I want to train the tibialis anterior? First, let me show you what it is. It's this muscle right up here in the front. So by training this tibialis anterior, it's going to give more depth to your calf muscle. It's going to make your calf muscle appear larger. So by bulking that up, it's a very, very great idea. So let's give it a shot. Now in order to train that, notice I have my heels on something that's raised up in the air. And I'm on the Smith machine here, so I got my shoulders up underneath the bar. Now I'm going to unhitch this. What I'm going to do is going to be like a backwards calf raise. You're going to drop your toes, and you're going to kick back. Really squeeze through that tibialis anterior. Back, add more weight if you're stronger. Really focus on going to the ground, almost touching, and kicking back and squeezing. It's like flexing that quad when you get up. Really focus on lifting those toes, and that will build your tibialis anterior. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Really work these hard and you're going to get some excellent calves. Even if you're one of those people that's like, I just don't think I'll ever have calves, start training them right and using the anatomy of the calf muscle, you will get those results. I hope you guys enjoyed my video on how to fully train those calves, and you guys are going to get great results if you try all those exercises out consistently. So, you know what? I highly suggest that you try Magnum Serum. This is one of my very favorite pre-workout products. One, because it's got creatine in it already. It's a very natural boost as well. And hey, it gives you an excellent pump in the gym. And you know what? Pharmaceutical grade product. So you definitely want to give this a shot because it's got incredible ingredients. And be sure to check out JamesEllisFit.com for more videos just like this.